Hello, people, and welcome to my new TV news show called Tuned In. In this show, we'll be talking about upcoming stuff for the TV week and some upcoming shows. And also, we'll be doing the purpose of the show is just to do stuff from this week's TV guide. And since it's gonna be like a 5-day process, so this is gonna be on daily, every day. We're going to have day-by-day events that happens on TV and whatnot. But right now it's time to focus this on our main thing. But first, let me introduce you to this week's TV guide. Yeah. We'll get to this guide on tomorrow's episode, but we're worried about this. That's right, people. 24 is back. If you don't remember, 24 is a Fox action show that aired in 2004, if I'm correct, and ended in 2010. Wow, it seems so long ago when that show ended it. But let me get a sec. But if you remember from the show, it was about a guy named Jack Bauer who was an intern for CTU. And his job was to do some very action spy stuff. I never watched the show because I was busy watching cartoons at the time. Hey, I was 4 years old at the time. My interest wasn't in reality shows yet. Anyway, according to the TV guide, it says that now they decided to Jack's new attitude involves he's even more, I'll put more strict. And what else? Well, there was something else, but I forgot. But anyway, aside from that, let's go take a look in our TV guidebook and see what it says here about this very unique return. There we are. Here it is. Jack's back. It says here that for 8 punishing seasons, the toughest man in TV weathered explosions, torture, his daughter's kidnapping, his own kidnapping, the death of his wife and a girlfriend, the murder of his best friend and various bosses, and enough nuclear suitcase psychos. That clock, of course. I won't say the D word because I meant to keep this as a TVG show. Well, it seems here that here's how it all started. Even 24's series finale in 2010 could not keep our hero down. 24 Live Another Day brings Jack back for 12 new installments of murder, madness, and more awkward eye contact with intelligent analysis Chloe O'Brien, which is played by Marilyn Rascabu, if I'm pronouncing correctly. Picking up 4 years later with this action move to London, the show packs twice the drama into half as many hours for a new season that staff Kiefer Sutherland said is darker, wilder, and moves like a, once again, I'm going to say the D word, I'm going to say darn racehorse. And it says, 24 went out with a glorious bang. Why not leave it well alone? And he says, the first day it was done for me. I went out to do a play in New York, a movie in Sweden, and then got involved with Touch. But when I called the executive producer, Howard Gordon, to congratulate him for winning the Golden Globe for Homeland, he said, so I have this thing that been gnawing at me. I thought he had a new show in mind. I was pleasantly surprised when he brought up 24. The decision to get back into me took about 15 minutes. I spent the next 6 minutes going, What the heck did I take on? So, seeing that this is how the revival plans for 24 went. And now, of course, where's now here it is. What I was talking about just now. This may not sound possible, but Jack is harder and colder than he ever been. When we first see him, he was no longer affiliated with CT or governed by administration. He'd been displaced from his family, from his country, and he's unable to explain his side of the story. Since going off the grid after killing a slew of Russian diplomats, he's being hunted by the CIA and the FBI and is in a very angry place where he doesn't trust anybody. It only starts off as Jack's adversary this time. She's nearly as dark as Jack is. A reverse of previous seasons, Jack gets more in touch with the human aspects of his character. Which seems now this might have kind of made you think of Monsters University. It talks about how he really started it, but this one isn't. So, I'm going to say, for another part, we say no longer with the CTU. So, meaning that now he is on his own mission, and that now he's been sent to a. Wait, let me read it. And also, right, and family. Okay, so that's so far 2 things we know about it, and I guess throughout this little oh, what happened? The page flipped. Sorry, guys. So, this is what we guess we know. And for you people who just want to suck in that good old knowledge of 24 that started, according here, November 2001, which means that it's the show's 13th anniversary. If this was to come back around 2016, I would be happy enough to say it'll be his 15th anniversary, which would be really good. Well, I'd rather just go for the milestone anniversary than just get it back on anytime I can. But anyway, just for you people who missed the original 24, here's some images to suck up. At least for the next 5 seconds. Okay, that sent to a little bit 1 second off, but hey, anyway, my shoutouts to my dad. He can't see 24 tonight because he'll be too busy at work, so sorry, Dad. Anyway, now that we got that off topic, it's time to see what is tonight's highlights. Now, firstly, on our list is Love in Hip Hop Atlanta on VH1. Seems that rapper Young Jock and Waka Flocka Flame joined the cast of this docuseries just in time for the drama Mimi and Nico's leaked sex tape to take over everyone's lives. It's the season premiere. And on the CW tonight, we got 2 things for the CW: Starcross and the Tomorrow People. I'll start with Starcross. After realizing that the Trags are trying to build a bomb inside the sector, Drake and Roman recruit Shady Grayson to help them stall their plan. Guys, you know he's not to be trusted, right? And for you people who rather have a nice taste of comedy tonight instead of get some kick butt action on 24, there's 2 Broke Girls on CBS tonight. Caroline pushes Max to finally earn her high school diploma and reconnect with her estranged mother, because two stressful situations are more funnier than one. If this was more like a Looney Tunes perspective or like on a modern cartoon perspective, be good enough. It's the season finale, so. And here's another season finale on the CW. And once again, it's the Tomorrow People. The race to save humanity and stop the machine rests on Stephen's well-sculpted shoulders. While Russell realizes that his deal with the founder is about to prove fatal for a breakout we come to know and love. Season finale. And lastly but not leastly, Bates Motel on A&E. Norman is about to make the biggest mistake of his life so far, and his only clingy mother, Norma, can stop him. Those two are both only one letter away from being normal, yet being an entire alphabet away from being like us. Okay, and since I only got like 4 minutes of airtime left, I'm gonna scroll down this part here, and this seems for the new FX show Louie, which seems to be trying to be actiony like 24, and it takes place in New York. Anyway, see you tonight on FX. And before I leave you with the last few minutes of the show, I guess, scrolling down just the TV guides and whatnot, and giving you an update so I'll be reading about tomorrow. Well, I'm really have my eye out for 24. I'm surprised nobody talks about The Voice. Okay, now I'm going to leave you with the rest of the schedule. And before I sign off, I like to take a few minutes to say that I have a 24 Jack Bauer costume. I wish I had enough time to show it to you, but we don't. I'll post it on Facebook though. Anyway, here is the schedule. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that few minutes of what you got on your local cable or satellite networks tonight. Now it's time for me to tell you what's going to be happening tomorrow. Well, we'll be looking upon the Scene Stealer, Goldberg's Wendy McLendon Covey, and also Ahoy Girl, which seems to have to do with this anyway. And also more. Wait, no, that's Wednesday, sorry. And also, more schedule looking. Might be a shorter episode tomorrow. But anyway, stay tuned for more Tuned In. Sorry. I got a bit choked up there. Anyway. Seems that I have only 10 seconds left. Okay, thanks for watching anyway. Please subscribe or whatnot. Alright, see ya. Bye-bye.